Welcome everybody. It's time. We're here.
We're in our bedroom.
Yes, we are, and they're here.
They're in our bedroom?
Yes, in our bedroom, technically.
Well, I want to apologize for what happened a little while ago.
Anyway, welcome to the McKinney Musician Relief Fund 3-night concert, starting tonight with some fabulous artists, starting with Shane Frame.
Yes, Rob Wechsler. JCD.
John Christopher Davis, and Zane Williams.
Yes, tonight.
So, as you can see, we have a genre of all different kinds of music tonight for you. And then tomorrow night, we've got Andy Timmons and several people, Maddie Davis, so many people playing. And then Sunday night we have Will and Crystal Yates, and we have Cafe Society and Shane Green and Kristen Harris. It's just going to be exciting because I think that a lot of these people are people some of you probably have never even heard of, and just great musicians that have graced a lot of stages here in McKinney.
But before we do that, let's talk about why we're doing this. Why we're doing this, okay? So musicians, we all go out. We used to be able to all go out, and we enjoy the music. We get to see them and listen to them, and it's all fantastic and great. And that's how they make their living. It's easy to forget that, but there's a lot of people out there, musicians, that playing music is how they put food on the table and a roof over their heads. We have musicians right now with families that are unable to be out there working because of the stay and play shelter. I mean, sure, we perform here. Maylee and I do in the bedroom. And it's not really very profitable though, so we're okay. But there's a lot of musicians that's all they do, and so we want to help them out. And all these musicians are coming together to provide entertainment. And you need to go to GoFundMe
to the same name, McKinney Musician Relief Fund, and give a donation, and we'll give you an opportunity to do that all through the night, tomorrow, Sunday. Invite your friends, tell them what we've got going on, and tell them this is an opportunity for McKinney to stand together and help the musicians and the music community. People like the restaurants that now don't have any in-service. You can call them and see if they're offering takeout or curbside pickup. Yep. And I just want to give a shout out because we've got a really great live music atmosphere in McKinney.
We do. Well, it's driven by the mayor. He's a musician.
So let's give a shout out to some of them, like Cadillac Pizza, Delaney's, Dempsey's, El Cortizone, EJ Wills, Guitars and Growlers, Hank's Texas Grill, Harvest and Rick's, Landon Winery and Lone Star.
The Celt, the Pub McKinney, Tups, Uncorked Wine Bar, and Zen. I think you said El Cortizone. It's El Cortizone.
El Cortizone.
No T.
No, El Cortizone.
Cortizone, okay, yeah. Cortizone, I mean, that's a good cream, and if you need that, that's great. But it's not the cream, it's El Cortizone.
Okay, so what we need you to do right now is go to GoFundMe and give a donation so that we can raise money for all these musicians. And we're offering a little gift. If you give $50 or more, we're going to send you this t-shirt. We've got it in cream, and we have it, Millie, come on over here, baby.
This is our daughter, Millie.
And we have it in black. And we'll reach out to you through GoFundMe, and you guys send us an address, and we'll also send you a couple little other items as well. But this is our way of giving you a little bit of something for giving $50 or more. We hope
we
hope there's going to be a lot of you that are going to give a whole lot more than that. We have something that we want to raise. We have an amount that we want to raise, and it's going to take a lot of you to get involved to get there. But I know
we want to compete. I mean, they just passed $2.2 trillion. I think if we put our wallets together and we put our nickels together, I think we can do better than that. So it's a lofty goal.
It's a lofty goal.
But you know what? If the government can do it, McKinney can do it.
Anyway, this is your opportunity to give back. McKinney Musician Relief Fund on Facebook. Tell your friends about it because we're going to be right back here again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. as well as Sunday night. And we're going to continue to raise money until we get that money raised. So McKinney Musician Relief Fund, all right? And right now we're going to just bring it to Shane's house. All of these musicians are coming to you from
so
their
everyone
homes.
Get out of here and go to Shane's.
Let's all go to Shane
and then come back.
All right.
Not too soon.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Shane Frame. I am a singer-songwriter from right here in McKinney, Texas. I'm very proud to be. I hope you enjoy the songs that I've chosen for you tonight. Love was luck, plus circumstance, fork in the road, no right path, foolish games of cut and run. I never knew just what love was. It was always just out of reach. A dollar bill caught in the breeze, chased it as far as I could run. Just couldn't grasp just what love was. And there you were, here am I, holding on to the only thing that means anything in this life. But until you became the one, I never knew just what love was. There you were, here am I, holding on to the only thing that means anything in this life. But until you became the one, I never knew just what love was. I never knew just what love was. That was a little song I'd written for my wife before we'd gotten married. I was still living in Nashville writing songs. Talking about my wife, she's got some pretty good patience, especially to be able to tolerate sometimes my childish behavior. I'm sure most of you are in the same situation where we've been cooped up for 10 or 12 days, and it can be pretty trying in the family households. I know I'm here with my wife and my teenage daughter, and there's been some bonding and not so much bonding here and there, and it's been interesting, let's just say the least. The next song I want to sing for you is a song I'd written with a young lady named Dory Valentine, who is right here from McKinney as well. She's up in the Nashville and the Chicago area now, and I came to her with an idea one time of writing a song from an older person's perspective of the way that they felt, the way the world was, and the way that things needed to be. But I also wanted to blend in from a younger person's view of the way that they saw the world and how that they thought things needed to be as well. It's pretty interesting that that's kind of going on in my household right now, and pretty much probably some others around here. When you've got a youngster around, they believe that they've got the answers to everything. Of course, you've got the answers to everything too. But the first verse is about the older guy saying how he feels things need to be and how they need to get there. And the second verse is definitely from the girl's perspective of where she believes this is how we need to do things and this is how we can get there. They both only find out at the end of the song that they both are right. Both their ways will get there. I said that to say this. I know there's some things like that probably going on in your household right now since we've been together so long, but lighten up a little bit. Everybody wants the same thing. We all love each other. So this song's called Price of a Coke. Listen for a minute, I may have a story or two to tell. If you could step off your 21st century carousel. I come from a black and white house on a hill, where time didn't touch me till time stood still. And all that's changed is everything. Well, that and the price of a coat. And we'll all cling to the comfortable and relearn the things that we know. Time takes you for its ride. Buckle up, 'cause you can't stop the landslide now. La-di-da, ta-da. She said, listen for a minute, I may have eyes that can see for you too. With my world in my back pocket, simplicity dies with new truth. I come from a city of colorful gray, where change is a friend for a rainy day. And all that's changed is everything. Well, that and the price of a Coke. We'll all cling to the comfortable and relearn the things that we know. Time takes you for its ride. Buckle up, 'cause you can't stop the landslide now. La-di-da. We're all just foreigners, paying our rents. Forget what you've ever learned and live with the life that you spend. 'Cause all that's changed is everything. So put on your hat and your coat and walk down the streets that you used to know and pretend your mind's not too old. Time takes you for its ride. Buckle up, 'cause you can't stop the landslide now. La-di-da, ta-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Good night, everybody. Stay safe.
Thanks, Shane, so much. I love the fact that you're a part of this whole effort and that we're going to be hearing a lot more from him as well. He'll probably be hosting a few shows. So next up, we have our good friend and
Rob Wechsler.
Rob Wechsler. AKA, and no need to say, but I know you want to, but I'm not going to let you. Anyway, he also...
It was a Seinfeld episode.
Okay, stop.
The proctologist. What was his nickname? What was the license plate?
It doesn't matter. Stop. That's his AKA.
Yes,
anyway, Rob, you are a phenomenal musician. We know you. He's been very involved in a lot of the CDs that we've done. All the
and a lot of people. He's with Andy Timmons, with everybody.
Phenomenal engineer, and I bet that not all of you know that he also works on vintage cars.
He is a phenomenal,
with vintage cars.
phenomenal guy in cars and anything mechanical, anything music. Rob is a genius.
He is, and he even plays. He played in our band for a while, and he plays beautiful violin. But you guys are going to get to see it all, because what he's doing now is just kind of over the top. And he texted me one day and told me what he had in mind. I was like, wow, Rob, that sounds pretty cool. I don't know, I want to see it. And he sent me a video of it, and I was blown away. So he is in his, I don't know, he's definitely in his lane right now, because he gets to do a lot of different instruments on one song, and he builds the song as he goes. So if you've not seen him yet, you're in for a real treat. Phenomenal person, phenomenal guy, and phenomenal artist. Rob, take it away, baby.
He's phenomenal.
everybody. My name is Rob Wechsler. Welcome to my music room. I call this Sonic Discretion. I've had the great honor and privilege of recording and mixing and working with some outstanding musicians in my life. I have a lot to be grateful for. I have great friends, awesome wife. We've had some great quality time recently here. It's been awesome. One of the best things that's come out of having to be sterile and wipe your groceries down before you get in the house. All the really strange weirdnesses that we're all addressing right now. Touching base with friends. Been doing several live shows. It's really strange not having the energy of the people around you to feed back on. So this is a great opportunity to just take a few minutes out, have a sip of wine, light a candle, kick back, and enjoy what we all are so grateful for, that things that we do have in our lives that are irreplaceable. having me. Special thanks to Maylee and Shane Frame for putting this all together.
Well, there you have it. I told you it was unique and different, and I mean,
Fantastic.
crazy that he can do that and on the fly. It's crazy. You are the man, Rob. So now we have our good friend and fellow musician for a lot of things.
JCD.
We've done lots of stuff together.
I refer to JCD as he is the Texas Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a storyteller. He's a performer. He's
incredible songwriter.
Fantastic voice. Just great soul. The whole package.
And he married up. I might add.
Please, of course, he married way up.
Kelly, his wife is awesome. She's and she's my yoga instructor, and we've even been doing some yoga classes. Virtual.
And by we mean Maylee.
Yeah,
I have
George,
not quite made it yet.
George, show him your yoga move.
Can I show him how limber I am?
Yes, please.
You're not gonna be able to see my own come out of frame here. It's right. No, it's right, Millie. I'll. That's pretty flexible. Anyway,
that's pretty much it. And I know you don't believe me, but believe me, that's it. So anyway, John Christopher Davis is going to come up, and he's got so many irons in the fire right now, and I'm not privy to talk about all of them, but I can tell you this: just look him up on YouTube. Go to all of his outlets. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So
and truly great songwriter, great performer.
Yes, he is. So. And for all of you that I know love the song "Crazy Is What I Need," John and I wrote that together. So it's one of my favorite songs we've ever done. Anyway, here you go, John Christopher Davis.
Hey everyone, this is John Christopher Davis. I'm coming to you live from McKinney, Texas. I'm actually coming to you from my good friend Rob Wechsler's home, who lives just down the street from me. And I've been making a record here over the last year. And I'm so talented. I'm so lucky to have talented guys in my band who know how to make cool records. And between Rob Wechsler and Chris Responte, I'm very blessed. But anyway, this is about the McKinney musician scene, who I'm very proud and honored to be a part of it. And it's home to some of the most talented musicians and singer-songwriters that I know and who I happen to really care about. We have local legends like Andy Timmons and Anson Funderburg, our own mayor George Fuller, who can bend a string, his soulful wife Maylee Thomas, Will and Crystal Yates, troubadours like Austin Cunningham and Zane Williams. Our little family is, as we like to say around here, is unique by nature. And I'm very lucky in that performing live isn't my sole income, but it is for a lot of people. And that's why I want to sing these songs tonight and lift someone else up. And if you choose to donate, just know that you're helping out the musicians who are mostly in need this evening. And so thank you, Rob, for setting this up and letting me come over. Thank you, Shane Frame and Maylee Thomas, for putting this together. And I also want to thank Daniel from the Guitar Sanctuary for selling me this super cool K guitar from the 50s. He works on my guitars. Guys, if there are any guitar players in McKinney, Collin County, wherever you're at, the Guitar Sanctuary is where you need to go. And you will find Daniel, Daniel, thanks for this thing. I walked in his little workplace and I said, I have to have that guitar. And he said, it's not for sale. I said, I have to have that guitar. And he sold it to me a week later. And he said, hey, okay, I know it's going to be, I'm going to give it a good home. Thank you, Daniel, because I've written some pretty cool songs on this guitar. Speaking of songs, I walked in here this evening like I don't know what I'm going to do. And so thank God my little co-pilot, Rob Wechsler, said, well, if I were you, I would do those two songs. I'm like, okay. So here you go. I know a lot of people have used this song in their wedding. and their anniversaries, and that's about the highest compliment as a singer-songwriter. This song's called Tangled Up in You. If I was a sculptor, I'd tell you what I do. I'd spend the rest of my life chiseling the mystery of you. Baby, I'm tangled up in you. Well, if I was a rich man, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd buy California and name it after you. Baby, I'm tangled up in you. You are my lover, you're my best friend. I've lost track of where I start and where you end. I couldn't leave even if I wanted to. Tangled up in you. Well, if I was a rich man, I'd tell you what I'd do. I would sail the darkest sea for one more day with you. Baby, I'm tangled up in you. You are my lover, you're my best friend. And I've lost track of where I start and where you end. I love the way that you know me through and through. Tangled up in you. Tangled up in you. You are my lover, you're my best friend. And I've lost track of where I start and where you end. And when I'm old and gray, I'll still be your lovesick fool. Tangled up in you. Tangled up in you. Tangled up in you. Tangled up in you. There you go. That's what it sounded like when I wrote it. I'll do one more song for you. I'm in a ballad mood this evening. I'm very mellow. This is a song I wrote with my good friend Stan Lynch from Tom Paine and the Heartbreakers. It's called The Forgiveness Tree. something we could all use a lot of when you know it's in the same key. This is what it sounded like when it was written. Angry words were spoken, two hearts broken. Love has disappeared. Hurt keeps going, keeps on growing. Where do we go from here? Meet me at the forgiveness tree. Meet me at the forgiveness tree. Underneath the forgiveness tree, we'll dance all night long. A simple act of kindness lets the sunlight find us, chasing all the shadows and the fear. Let's not make this harder. Put away the armor. Can't you see what is waiting there? Meet me at the forgiveness tree. Meet me at the forgiveness tree. Underneath the forgiveness tree, we'll dance all night long. Angels whisper from high above. I hear him saying, baby, don't give up. Baby, baby, meet me at the forgiveness tree. Meet me the forgiveness tree. Underneath the forgiveness tree, we'll dance, oh, dance all night long. Meet me, meet me at the forgiveness tree. I'm waiting on you, baby. Forgiveness tree. The forgiveness tree. The forgiveness tree. The forgiveness tree. The forgiveness tree. Thanks for tuning in. Keep the faith, stay safe, and wash those hands.
Well, that was John Christopher Davis, and I know that he would want me to mention right now that the reason why we're here is to raise money for the McKinney Musician Relief Fund. So go to your computers, you can do it on your phone, and if you don't want to do it right now, do it in the next few days.
Do it right now.
Okay,
but don't
do
go
it
to your
right now.
computer unless you're watching on your computer.
No, true.
Yeah,
that.
don't leave where you
That's
are.
true.
Use your phone.
Well, I thought a lot of people might be throwing this up on their TV or something. Or they don't want to really see us
That's
that
not
big.
the computer.
Okay.
So, point
Anyway.
is, keep watching. But yes, the whole purpose of this is to raise money, and raise money for musicians that are not working right now because they are forced to stay home. And you know, we've tried to hold concerts here for Million and the Dogs, and it doesn't pay well. Number one. Number two, attention span super short, so it's not good. And so we just want to help these musicians out that are just not able to get out and get.
And we wanted to give our community of McKinney an opportunity to speak and say, yes, we do love our McKinney music. We've got top-notch musicians right here in our town, and it's just growing. And there's just so many of you out there, and we're going to have some of these every week. We're going to have at least one every week while we're in this stay-at-home mode. And we want to introduce you to some new artists and older artists and seasoned artists each time. So be sure to like us on Facebook. Go to our McKinney Musician Relief Fund Facebook and like us, and you know, keep in touch with us so you can see what's going on. So next up,
Zane.
we have Zane Williams, and Zane's been a McKinney guy for a long time. He is such a prolific writer and storyteller. He's a really good dad, and he's a really good guy, and I hear he's a very good husband as well. And we just love him and we appreciate him. And by the way, he just started in a new band, put together a band of great musicians, and it's called Hill Country the Band, and they've got a new CD that they're going to be coming out with, and he'll tell you more about that. So I just want to introduce you to our buddy Zane Williams, another McKinney musician, and here he is.
All right.
Hey y'all, Zane here. You Texans keep your chin up, alright? Here's a song to make you proud. Well, he makes his own bullets, and he makes his own luck. He makes hard work look easy in a worn out old truck. He's 88 and still working till he breaks his back. You can't tell him no different, 'cause he's Texas like that. Well, she's good with the horses, and she's good with the kids, but she'll fight just as hard as any man ever did. And at the end of a waltz, when you tip her back, she's a beautiful sight, 'cause she's Texas like that. It's a fire in your belly that says we're gonna make it. It's a tattered old flag that says come and take it. It's a lone star shining, though the night may be black. From where I stand, I see Texas like that. Well, we're stubborn and proud. We take care of our own. We'd like to give every stray dog we ever met a good home. When the bad times get worse, you find the worst ain't so bad. When you got friends like us, 'cause we're Texas like that. It's a fire in your belly says we're gonna make it. It's a tattered old flag that says come and take it. It's a lone star shining, though the night may be black. From where I stand, I see Texas like that. It's a fire in your belly that says we're gonna make it. It's the tattered old flag that says come and take it. It's a lone star shining, though the night may be black. From where I stand, I see Texas like that. And in the still of the evening, I slip off my hat, and I pray that there will always be a Texas like that. Thank you for tuning in, Texas. Thank you for supporting us. I got a brand new band called Hill Country, and you can check us out at hillcountry.band on the old interweb. And we're going to be releasing our album very, very soon, so y'all keep in touch. Here's another old Zane Williams tune that I wrote back in 2015. Got to sing it on the Grand Ole Opry. It's called Jayden and Jill. Jayden had a job for $7 an hour at the filling station by the water tower, just checking oil and fixing flats, the kind of kid most folks just look past. Jill was the local preacher's kid gone wild. Most of the time her daddy couldn't stand his own child. He'd quote the scripture with an angry shout and list her all the reasons she would never turn out. She was drunk one night on the 4th of July, parked in a pasture with an out-of-town guy. He got mad when she said no, and he tore her Sunday dress. She was wandering alone on a county road when the lights came over the hill. That was the moment when Jayden met Jill. He said, hey, do you need a ride home? She said, go away, leave me alone. But he noticed the bruise and the frightened tears. Said, there ain't no way in hell I'm leaving you out here. It was raining a little and fixing a storm, and his Mustang jacket looked dry and warm. So she let him wrap it round her and she climbed inside, saying, okay, I guess, thanks for the ride. At an all-night diner, they waited out the storm, ended up talking right up till dawn. By the time he dropped her off safe at home, neither one felt so alone. Two lost souls found a connection that's blessing both of them still. On that night when Jayden met Jill. Da, 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 Jayden never told her about that night is how he'd taken his dad's old 45. He'd been driving around thinking how no one would miss him if he just ended it all. He couldn't see past his own pain till he saw a pretty girl walking in the rain. Thank God he made it over that hill. That was the moment when Jayden met Jill. La da 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 da. Bye, y'all.
Well, there you had it, Zane Williams, and now you can see why he's such a great storyteller and songwriter.
Yes, that was a great show. It was
So-
it was a fun night. It was a
Yeah,
great
it was
night
a
of
great
musicians
night,
all
and-
the way around.
We had a lot of great talent and a lot of different kind of style too, which I love. And we've got another lineup pretty similar to that as far as a lot of different styles tomorrow night.
But don't tell them the opening act first. Don't tell them that yet. Let's just talk about the others after that.
So secondly, there's Austin Cunningham,
right?
And I'm sure so many of you already know who he is, but if you need to be reminded, he's an incredible country Americana songwriter, and you hear his stuff on the radio all the time, and he's a Nashville writer too, and
Great Maddie Davis.
Maddie Davis,
who is a world star that
yes.
we're blessed to have here in McKinney.
Absolutely. She just got back from overseas where she's been studying, and I know she's glad to be home with her family. And so she's third. And then the last act is
Andy Timmons. He was my absolute favorite guitar player. Just genius extraordinaire in anything melody, anything lyric, anything guitar, anything music in general, and he plays drums and bass, and I don't know what he doesn't play.
Andy and I did, we've done a lot of records together, but we did
records.
a Christmas record where he just played everything, literally everything on the record, and we did it in a couple weeks, and he did, played drums and bass and oboe, and
he's a absolutely
or is
phenomenal.
it emo or whatever.
But the opening act, let me say about the opening act. I mean, first of all, the guy, right? I mean, like, you see him? Not so good. Yeah, but no, I mean,
he thinks he is.
you ask him, he'll tell you.
He'll
He
tell
is
you.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Who's that?
Kind of like
our friend at Harry's, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I was thinking more about the unicorn.
Yeah, the unicorn.
No.
You know,
Anyway.
he's
Stop.
magical.
Stop.
Nobody's really seen it.
Stop. Stop.
No, you can't tell me to stop. No, I'm right here in front of the camera. There I am. There I'm being you. Tomorrow night, we are starting the show.
You're overselling it.
I'm overselling?
Yes,
Let me
you're
undersell.
totally
Let me do better. It's gonna be
The guitar
horrible.
player is wonderful.
Horrible.
And the singer's just
No. It's
Is that what you're
horrible.
gonna do?
It's horrible. The whole thing. Bad. Whew.
Anyway,
Terrible.
we're starting the show tomorrow
We are
night. So
starting the
you
show
got
tomorrow
Maylee and the mayor tomorrow night.
And a performance though will be predicated, the quality of it, on what kind of day we have before we play. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're acting up and being bad, which is, and I'm
Never.
always here, and then sometimes you're like,
Never.
Yeah. So depends how we are, how the chemistry is. Like right now,
Well, we could-
not so good. Bad performance night if we were to play, right?
We saved ourselves. I feel pretty good right
We
now.
did?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel good.
Well, it was that thing between the songs.
I feel good about it. But listen, I'll say it and I'll say it over and over again all the time. Why don't you try playing in a band together, working together, having all these children together? What else?
Well, that part wasn't bad.
Okay.
In the
But
making
I'm just
of
saying,
the children.
I'm just
It was-
saying, it's a lot. It
a
really
lot.
is a lot. And we're going on 30 years. I know. What is it you always say? That's more than a life sentence.
It's more than life sentence. You get out on good behavior, you can generally get out within like 17 to 20. And we're done. We've done 30 years. 30 years.
Oh my gosh, it's
So-
crazy. I love you. And are we okay?
Okay.
We'll see you guys tomorrow
tomorrow
night.
night.
Please don't forget to go to our GoFundMe
Very important.
and give to McKinney Musician Relief Fund.
That's why
And
we're doing this.
That's exactly why. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night.